And honestly, I want the kids out of the kitchen. The kids just stand in the kitchen and stare at me.
They do.
All the time.
All right, Melissa just notified me she has 10 minutes. So
that's it.
I just started the countdown. 10 minutes. You know what I was thinking about today?
What?
It is almost May.
I know.
School is almost donezo.
It is. I just did his schedule for the summer.
Oh, that's anxiety.
And added in swim lessons.
Of course. Of course. Well, remember I think we went back, I don't know, this was probably like 70 episodes ago, maybe 75 episodes ago, and we talked about we're such a jacked up family, we don't even have a dining room table.
Right.
Oh, look at this smile on your face. Oh, this is just gross. So today, Melissa comes home and she's like, look, my friend's selling this dining room table. It's a really nice table. It's going to fit perfect in the house. Do you think it's time we need a dining room table? I'm like, no, of course not. No, why? Why? We've gotten so used to not having one. One less thing we got to worry about Cal jumping off of. And the kids have sort of figured it out. But Melissa wins the battle.
Well, it was very nice of you to give in to me. The table is a sturdy...
That's exactly what happened, by the way. I was getting nagged to death. I'm like, fine, just get the freaking table.
Well, for me, it has to be a sturdy table. And this table has a bench, which is why I really want it. And it comes with three chairs also. But the bench is the only area that I'm going to let Cal sit in because I worry about him tilting over in a chair.
Right.
So that bench is going to be against a wall, so it's safe. The table's sturdy. His therapist is going to work on him sitting there while he eats. And honestly, I want the kids out of the kitchen. The kids just stand in the kitchen and stare at me.
They do.
All the time.
It is kind of funny that for a family of 7 that we've gone so many. Well, I mean, we had a table obviously when Cal was born, and up until I guess he was about 1.5, 2.
Mm-hmm.
Once he could stand up, and then we realized something's just a little off. Something's just a little off, and he basically would try to get on the table and then either roll off or jump off.
Well, all the time.
Yeah. And now he would literally, if we had kept it, he would have fallen off a million times and broken what, or who knows what. But, it's just so it's been 3.5 years, probably 3 years since we've had a dining room table.
Yes, and our kids hate it, and I hate it because, like I said, everyone's just in the kitchen. So it's a little irritating. So
don't tell him, by the way.
I'm not.
Yeah, don't tell him. Let it just show up and then see. Because I'm actually wondering if they're going to be what's that?
Well, Austin's really a family girl, and she's always like, can we just sit together and eat dinner as a family? I'm like, where, Austin? Where are we going to sit?
We literally be we don't do that, Austin. That's not what we're about. She's like, okay.
Aw, no, they'll be happy. And your dad's actually coming in town this weekend.
Yeah.
So they'll have a place to sit.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we have an island area in our kitchen.
With bar stools.
So, I mean, it's not I don't want people to think we eat standing up. I mean,
me and you do.
Yeah, well, we do. You're right. But the kids, I mean, they do have to kind of eat in shifts. You know what I mean? It's Trey and Austin will usually eat together, and then Charlie will come in usually with Tyler, and then the baby just eats whenever he eats. But
and we have a baby table that they sit at too.
there is a baby. It's a plastic picnic table.
Yeah, it's like an indoor-outdoor table.
But that's Cal's kind of main table now. He loves that.
Yeah,
and so
it's a Play-Doh table.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In our kitchen.
Yep.
In our.
Anyways, I'm excited to try the table. Obviously, if it doesn't work, it's going to get moved to the kitchen area. And I'm going to have to shift stuff around.
Yeah.
But
it's not going to fit there. This just has to work.
Yeah, it can work.
Or
he's learning to do table work at the clinic, so.
Yeah, or the other side of it is we'll just have to block off what is actually the dining room.
Right.
We'll just have to block that off with the table and chairs. Yes. Yeah. Hey, what's one more fence in this house? One more gate? One more barricade?
Well, I have all the gates, yeah.
Yeah. What's one more?
I could actually move one of the gates.
I was thinking about, what about doors? Oh, that's going to be too much. I love doors. You love doors. God, you love doors. God. See, buying this table now is going to cause us to build doors and buy doors and construct
Well, you could do
doors.
like French doors and stuff.
Oh, yeah. Have you seen the size of that opening, though?
Or a barn door.
That's a big one.
Yep.
That would be a big one.
Well, we can block off that back room.
Mm.
Anyways, doors are expensive.
Doors are crazy expensive.
Yeah.
But there is nothing like a brand new big door. Like for that big area.
Oh, I know.
Like it changes everything.
So I put up doors to block off our kitchen area from this other extended room that was built in our house. And I think I talked about this on one of the episodes. But I knew you'd think I was crazy, and I all of a sudden had this idea. So I took off like these closet doors, and I moved them to this area. So it looks like what would be barn doors, but not. But it still looks really good.
It does look. It actually. I mean, to me, it looks like it was made for like a beach house. Just
yeah,
the
like
style
the way,
of them,
right?
You know, and it actually looks really good.
So I took off the closet doors by myself. I moved like the top panel thing, put it up. Then I went to put the closet doors on.
They're too long.
And you walked in and you were like, "What are you doing?"
Yeah.
And then I'm like, "Oh no, it's not gonna work." And you're like, "Just call the handyman up the street and have him cut off 4 inches."
He did.
He did.
Dude, he came right down there with his saw.
Yeah.
And he sawed them right off and
Only
put them
cost
up.
me $20.
Yeah. And he's like, "Here you go." That was thrifty of you, though. That was thrifty. That was a repurposing act.
Yeah, it was.
Is it sad that we're so? I don't know if I'm not necessarily excited, but like it's become like a theme. Like we're getting a dining room table.
Oh, I know.
Like
Yeah,
you know
it's
what
exciting.
I mean? Yeah. Like the fact that we haven't had one for years. I just almost just. Like, I even wonder, like, your friend who you're getting it from, if she's like, "Oh, God, you are the weird friends that don't have a dining room table." You're right.
No, I told her. I said we worry about Cal climbing on it and jumping off and even running through that area and hitting his head on the corner.
Yeah.
Now I have all these different ideas in my head of moving a gate.
Nope. Don't see that. See, this is what happens, though. It's like one thing can't just be left alone. It always has to be something else also.
Okay, so where I put the closet doors up, my idea of it was like to put a lock on it. We can just have it unlocked when we want it to.
Yeah.
But part of that means drilling into the tile,
Right.
which we cannot do.
No.
So to block off that area, there's still a gate behind that door. But if I move the gate, then we can actually walk through that area.
I know, but then you'll see the gate from the front. I don't know.
Okay, it's all right.
Yeah.
Just thank you for letting me get the table.
Okay. Yes.
For giving in to me.
Yeah, exactly. And now, yes. And see, now it's caused this. See, we're not, it's going to be a million. I can just guarantee you, folks, this table's coming home, and there will be another major modification made to the house within 5 days of us getting the table.
It's okay.
Why, you ask? Because that's just the way it always goes. It's just the way it always goes.
Do you know the only reason why I haven't moved that gate?
I would love to know.
It's because our neighbor, Tom, drilled it in through the iron rods of the gate to keep it up.
Yeah.
And I don't have that kind of drill.
Can't get it out?
I can't get it out.
Thank God. Good job, Tom.
But your dad probably can.
No. He's busy. I already checked. He said he's busy.
All right. It's probably time.
Yeah, we're about 8 minutes in. All right, maybe the quickest one ever. But
well, I'm not joking. We like doing the podcast, but we are so busy right now.
Yeah, if you're not in a family that would be super, like if it wouldn't be life-changing for you to get a dining room table, consider yourself very fortunate, because this is life-changing for us.
Hey, our kids are going to be super happy.
They really are going to be super happy. All right, see the link to our our Aspire Nutrition nutrients and probiotics at dailyautism.com. Also at dailyautism.com, you can link to our Facebook page, Instagram page, see all of our reels and stories, but our Aspire Nutrition probiotics, which we're just having a great time with, and they're showing great promise with Cal, who is now eating everything in sight, which I love.
Yes.
Got a huge appetite and eating multiple times a day and eating new things too. So you can see the link to Aspire Nutrition, and then feel free to message us if you have any questions about the probiotics, which is what we started with, and now the nutrients that they carry, which the whole family is on. So you can do that at dailyautism.com. Let's go celebrate our new dining room table.
Yes.